Have you heard the expression, what you resist persists? Find out more about that on today's show.
Welcome to this episode of Releasing the Ties That Bind with accredited journey practitioner Karen Kiemnec.
There's an old Cherokee legend where a grandfather tells his grandson there are two wolves fighting inside him, one evil and one good. The grandson asks, "Who will win?" And his grandfather says, "The one I feed." That's a great story to begin with today because we all have parts of us that are good and evil and lots of other qualities in between. Some we like and some we don't. And yet, have you noticed the more we try to suppress or get rid of or quit some aspect of ourselves that we'd rather not have, the more often it seems to come up. In other words, the more energy you give that part of yourself, the stronger it becomes. One of my favorite books is Dark Side of the Light Chasers by Debbie Ford. She calls that side of ourselves that we don't like our shadow or shadow side. She quotes author Robert Bly as saying, "The shadow is that long bag we drag behind us. We spend our life until we're 20 deciding what parts of ourselves to put in the bag, and we spend the rest of our lives trying to get them out again." What if, instead of trying to get rid of that part of yourself, you just accepted it, maybe even loved it? Debbie's book investigates what our shadow side is, how to embrace and love it, and even turn it around to our advantage or use as a tool for learning more about ourselves. One of the exercises she suggests is to observe your judgments about others for 1 week. Write down the qualities about the others that upset you. Write down opinions you have about others closest to you. This will help you to discover your shadow side, because what most aggravates us in others is what we fear or dislike or maybe even hate about ourselves. I've noticed when I get angry at someone close to me, I not only feel the anger, but I begin to judge myself for being angry, thinking, "Oh, I shouldn't feel this way." And then I feel even worse. If I can just get out of myself enough to take a moment to try to love, accept that part of me, and maybe just say it's okay, that anger, that temper that I don't like, if I can do that, my whole body seems to soften. It seems less devastating, less serious. If you don't have time right now to read Debbie's book, just try to notice when you're judging yourself or emotionally beating up on yourself. And first begin to accept that part of you, and then maybe even love it. If I can help, contact me. I work by Skype and phone as well as in person. Until next time, enjoy the journey.
Thank you for watching this episode of Releasing the Ties That Bind with Karen Kiemnec. For more great information, visit Karen's website at KarenKiemnec.com. Also browse the other shows found right here at Toledo Biz TV Shows.